So the first official reviews for Jurassic World Dominion are dropping. There are 8 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and there are some early reactions on Twitter. Now, I do want to remind people that we still don't have that many reviews. Rotten Tomatoes only has 8 reviews, so that 88% right now, that's not a very, it's not really a, that's not, like, to me, I always wait at least for 30 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. We're still going to read some of the reviews, but the initial reactions to Jurassic World Dominion has surprisingly been very divisive. Now we're going to read a good one right here from Eric Davis saying, "Good news, Jurassic World Dominion is my favorite film of the new Jurassic trilogy. It's stuffed with thrilling dinosaur encounters and lots more Jeff Goldblum, but it's also got a great balance of creepy and inventive scenarios with some choice nods to what came before. A solid finale." So that's a good review right there. Now, I do want to give people context. I'm actually a hardcore Jurassic Park fan. I grew up watching Jurassic Park. I honestly cannot wait for the weekend to come because I just want to watch Jurassic World Dominion. And when the movie comes out, of course, I'm going to be reviewing it with no spoilers. And I'm going to be doing an open spoiler discussion live next week around like Thursday-ish, somewhere around there. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But and also get that notification bell. That way it helps support the channel. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Also, let's read Scott Mann's review before I get into my opinion right now. But it says, "It pains me to say this, but I did not like Jurassic World Dominion. The story was convoluted and all over the place, and it didn't feel special. There's no magic or heart to it, and it doesn't capture the awe-inspiring feeling of the original. Not at all. Not sure who it's even for." Now, I'm very excited for this movie. For many reasons. I grew up loving the Jurassic Park franchise. I love the first original Jurassic Park movie is in my top 20 films of all time. Somewhere around there, it would be there. Maybe not, maybe it could crack the top 10. I'm not sure exactly. My list tends to change over time, but it definitely is top 20. And I actually like Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. I like that one. Jurassic Park 3 I think is pretty good. I like all of them. Jurassic World Dominion, I'll say this, it's the second best Jurassic Park movie we've ever had. So I'm already a big Jurassic World fan because I love that first one. Fallen Kingdom is probably the first Jurassic Park movie I gave there's this balance. There's this like good, there's mediocre, and there's bad. Being anything below mediocre is not good, but being anything with mediocre and above is a good review, at least to my perspective. And Fallen Kingdom was kind of that. And one of my problems with Fallen Kingdom was, to me, Fallen Kingdom felt too much like it wasn't really a movie. It kind of felt like it was just a commercial for the next installment. Because let's right now talk about it. All the Jurassic Park fans, even the people who love Fallen Kingdom, when you go in to go watch the movie, you weren't thinking, "Oh, great movie, oh, the fantastic thriller, what a great cinematic achievement." No, everyone was thinking, "Oh, crap, dinosaurs are on the loose, can't wait for the next movie." Let's be honest, that was my thoughts. And I still like the movie. It's just that it's my least favorite of Jurassic Park movies. So I actually like all of them. And I have a deep love for the first Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Dominion. So I'm looking forward to this. Of course, you're getting Dr. Grant, you're getting Ian, Dr. Malcolm, you're getting all the icons coming back. And of course, with the new cast, I love Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's one of my favorite actors currently working in Hollywood. So I'm really looking forward to this. But let's read the Rotten Tomato ones. So you already saw there's 2 reviews. They're completely different. And we're seeing this a lot right now. It's like people either love it or they don't. Or they just felt it's like disappointment or happiness. It's much more divisive than I thought it was. I mean, Fallen Kingdom was somewhat divisive, but this one seems more. But anyways, Ardvinge from Screen Anarchy says, "In the end, it is what it is. If you want dinosaurs, chases, and familiar faces, Jurassic World Dominion delivers. If you want some spice, blood, and surprise, you'll have to look somewhere else." So even this good review doesn't sound very good. And then also, "A film that uses old legendary characters of the franchise to give an emotionally hard hit to its new characters." Full review in Spanish. Oh my god. "An entertaining adventure that doesn't completely satisfy." A lot of these reviews are in Spanish. Holy crap. It never takes off, or at least it takes its time. So what I'm hearing is that it's slow, and apparently the dialogue is not very good. That's what I'm hearing. And also, apparently the new characters don't really do much. Apparently what I've heard, and I actually know somebody who's seen the movie, not in my personal life, but more on YouTube, but what they've told me is that apparently the characters, the only entertaining characters in the movie are the old characters, Dr. Grant, all the original 3 from the original movies. There's a lot of callbacks in this movie, which we all assume this. This is basically Jurassic Park No Way Home. But but that's what I'm hearing a lot. But the main thing I'm hearing is that apparently the story has such high potential, but it doesn't fulfill that potential, which is something that really is that right there is very disappointing because I mean, of course, we have this premise of dinosaurs on the loose, and we're expecting that. I'm expecting this extinction level storyline of humans having to adapt to dinosaurs being back, roaming the earth. That's something I'm looking forward to. Also, the end of an era full of nostalgia and above all else, faithful to the commented ideas of its predecessors. And yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm hearing it's like it's very divisive. The people giving the good reviews are saying that there's a lot of callbacks, there's a lot of nostalgia. It fulfills the story from the first Jurassic Park to this current movie, this sixth movie arc. That's what I'm hearing. But from the negative ones are very worrying because I'm hearing that apparently they don't live up to that extinction level story that we were expecting. But here's this negative review saying, while not Jurassic Park 3 levels of bad, dang, I actually like Jurassic Park. I don't know how people hate Lost World and 3. I don't really get it. I mean, they're nowhere near as good as the first one, but I don't get it. But anyways, Dominion concludes not so much with the triumphant roar as the exhausted whimper of a child ready to go home. As a good event, so that doesn't sound very good. And then also Emiliano Basil says, as a good adventure film in the image and likeliness of Indiana Jones, it prioritizes his high octane pace and spectacular action scenes above plausibility. Holy crap! That kind of sounds like a Fast and Furious level review. Now let's try finding some on Twitter. Uh, let's see. Okay. Scott Menzel says, this brings me no joy to report that Jurassic World Dominion is a massive disappointment. Not only is it a disappointment to him, it's a massive one too. Anyways, well, crap. I just clicked load on the dang review. uh, let's just go back. Okay. While the film does feature some incredible dinosaur sequences, and it is great to see the original cast back on the big screen, the film fails to deliver on what the previous films promised. Dang, that doesn't sound very good. And we're not seeing a lot of reviews here, at least. Anyways, here, Courtney Howard. Oh my God, I think I'm seeing more bad reviews, or not on Rotten Tomatoes, but more on Twitter. Jurassic World Dominion equals bad. It ignores the premise it should have had from the start, instead synthetically engineering two entirely different, uninteresting, and hollow stories that it struggles to connect. Some effects look polished, some ropey. Worst of the franchise. The effects being bad. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Because something that people know the Jurassic Park movies, even the original one, which I know the technology doesn't look as good now, but specifically more back then, it was kind of known for, holy crap, these big dinosaurs are now coming to life. But holy crap, this is the one thing that worries me is that the premise, apparently they don't fulfill that premise, which does worry me because you have this idea of dinosaurs coming to the world and now humans having to deal with it. Anyways, we have Perry Nemiroff. This is going to be the last review, and then we're going to continue. Jurassic World Dominion rocks an excellent mix of practical and digital effects. Dinos look great. The Metrodon scene is right up my alley. Bryce Dallas Howard runs away with the movie, and new trilogy for the matter. Claire experienced one heck of an arc, and Howard soars with it. And yeah, I'm assuming, I don't know dinosaurs. I'm not a paleontologist, but I guess this is the Dimetrodon scene. I mean, from the trailers, it looks really good. And then also hearing Bryce Dallas Howard is great in this movie. I'll admit I did not like her character in the first original Jurassic World. But she was talented. Of course, I'm more looking forward to Chris Pratt and the original cast. But it's always good to hear. But you can see Perry's and Courtney's reviews are incredibly different. It's very different. It's very different. Also, now let's read this last one. This one probably seems like the worst review. Jurassic World Dominion is a jumbo nightmare, sloppy, contrived, and enervating, a butt-numbing 147 minutes of bland, shrieky mayhem that arouses no fear, wonderment, excitement, a grab bag of generic action set pieces huddling together for warmth, echoes of Emmerich's Godzilla. That's not good, because obviously we know that Roland Emmerich's Godzilla movie is not very popular. Maybe not as unpopular as his Moonfall movie, but it is what it is. But anyways, I'm still going to be looking forward to Jurassic World Dominion. I don't care. I've been waiting for this movie for 4 years. I've been wanting to see the conclusion of Fallen Kingdom. And I'm really hoping the one thing, by the way, I'm watching it this Thursday, so y'all be on the lookout. The one thing that worries me is that they don't go with the premise. But anyways, I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. Um, Me and my mom don't share much about. Me and my mom have completely different movie tastes, but if there's one franchise we connect to, it's Jurassic Park. So I'm excited to take. I'm actually taking her to her first ever IMAX screening. So yeah, I can't wait for that. But I will be reviewing Jurassic Park after the movie comes out on Thursday. A quick review and a full-on review. So be on the lookout for that. You guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about these reviews. To me, I'm worried because even some of the good reviews don't seem all that positive. Um, and honestly, to me the biggest problem with Fallen Kingdom was it felt like it was a nothing burger. It just felt like a commercial. Like I said earlier, it just felt like a prologue to what we're gonna get for this movie. And I'm really hoping that this movie delivers that premise, because I will say you have to be better than Fallen Kingdom, and I like Fallen Kingdom, but you have to be better than Fallen Kingdom at least. But anyways, see you guys next time. Peace.